Alright everybody, welcome to part 2, and I am on number 2 of my top 5. A game many will be familiar with, and I'll give you a hint. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Not select, because I'm playing it by myself. If you do it right, you get 30 lives. This is Contra, based on the arcade game, and I really love this copy, this NES copy. So like a lot of other games for the NES, they're ports of arcade games, but I feel that the NES is the better version. They took it, they refined it. The arcade game, the guy jumps and it's a mess. I don't know what they were thinking. And this has the coolest jump. He turns into that little cannonball, you know. It's just looks very elegant, and the game plays great. That's why I put it at my number 2. It's all about the gameplay for this classic side-scrolling with the pseudo 3D levels where you're shooting up and all that, and that's pretty cool. So this game made a huge impression on me when I first came across it, slumber party at the friend's house, and I knew I had to get it, and I just played it to death. I love it because it's never cheap, it's never ambiguous as to what's going on. It's just a flawless game. It's very imaginative. I love the entire feel. I mean, this is 80s here. You get these pumped up huge heroes, you know, and these crazy aliens, and it's kind of creepy. And you got a giant heart pumping at the end, and it's all biological, and you got scorpions crawling along. It's like, this isn't a kid's game, you know. So that's Contra. And then we got number 1. And you know, it's not really that hard of a pick. There's one game that I keep on coming back to over and over again, and I've probably played it more than any game. And even that being said, I'm not that good. It's just the amount of strategy that people have taken from this game. Just books written, and it's complicated. It's not easy. When you see people that are really good at a lot of these old classic video games, they're really good. They got really strong minds. Amazing people, because it's not easy stuff. Miss Pac-Man. So I'd have to go with the arcade being my favorite, and I really wish I could afford one of those cabinets. You know, they're about $1,000. That's not going to happen anytime too soon for me. So I have my Tengen copy here for Sega. Also, I have the one for Nintendo, and it's pretty much the same. I can't really tell the difference between the two when I'm playing, and I really do like this copy too. It's pretty awesome. You got Pac Booster. Every Miss Pac-Man game needs a Pac Booster. All the old arcade games that you go and play when you see Miss Pac-Man have the speed up chip in there, and so it's what you're used to. The speed up chip, it's great. It makes the game a lot of fun. Action, flying around that screen, ghosts chasing you, and you know, I love that. It's just enough complexity to keep me entertained, but not too much where I can't just kind of zone out and really get into the game and, you know, try not to think about all the problems and that we're all gonna die horrible deaths and everybody we know. So this one is great because it has that. In most copies you'll find, Namco's, with their releases of their arcade games, they keep on releasing the slow Pac-Man. Nobody cares about the slow Pac-Man. This has speed up. And on top of that, It also has some new stages in there. You can select a large stage or a small stage or the arcade stage, or you can go for weird. So there you go. That's my top 5. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, peace.